Hello. um, Fuck, I didn't check the day. I still don't have a calendar. Um, it's February 2nd, 2023. Um, and it's a Friday. I just got done undoing all my hair. I'm about to go get it done at my mom's. I'm really debating whether or not I should cut my hair. Kind of missed the buzz cut. I feel like it did look good, but the problem is that once you make such a big decision, you can't go back. It'd be cool to just have a buzz cut for a week. I want to come back to it. It's kind of fun seeing my hair in an afro. It's not fun maintaining it though. This is probably the flowiest it's ever gonna get. Yeah, I think it's interesting. Eric told me a long time ago that your hair can tell a tale, because it's been with you for such a long time. And I think that's really interesting. Because if I think about it, where was I back when this was right here, Hair does signify a lot. I mean, look at all I've gone through. It's kind of cool. That's why I'm hesitant to chop it. I guess I understand the plight that girls have. Growing up through school, I always heard girls say, I want to chop my hair, but they'd never do it. And I get why now. It's tough. It's been a minute since I've made eye contact with somebody. Like real eye contact with somebody. You know what I'm saying? I'm still pushing though. We're still making good moves. Still getting up after getting knocked down. I get it. I get why we do what we do. This whole last week, I did not feel good. Obviously. But I kept working. I just kept doing shit. I kept it up. And I think about me as a teenager whenever things would go bad and I would just fucking break down and pretty much be paralyzed, and it would take everything to get me to keep moving forward. And now I'm just doing it. So that's cool. I'm 24. Damn, imagine me when I'm 50. What's up, me that's 50? I hope I'm not too much of an embarrassment for you. Because I really hope that there is so much distance between you and me in terms of what we know and what we think. And that's scary, because that means that between you and me is, I just see mountains, honestly. Mountains and mountains and mountains that I feel like I gotta get through, and they're treacherous and hard, but probably be worth it, right? You're like, no, turn around, don't do it. See, that's also a fucking possibility. I could definitely be just like McConaughey in Interstellar. That's definitely a possibility. Thinking back to the times, I feel like I watch myself, like when I'm dead. I feel like the me that lives on kind of gets to revisit shit and scrub through things. And let me move this. This damn light's in my damn way. I think that's better. Fuck it. Anyway, that could be me scrubbing through the video I just feel like something's been watching me my whole life. And in very specific moments in particular. And I'm like, damn, I really wonder if that's me. Like, all right, well, this is it. Go back there. And I feel like when I die, if that is what happens, I know I will go to those moments to go rewatch them specifically. Those moments where it was like real strong deja vu, or I don't know, like eyes. Just felt like eyes. Um, and I've always been convinced that that's me, you know, looking back after the whole damn journey. So, um, yeah. It is a long way from me to 50, but I can't think of it that way. And plus, who knows what the hell's gonna happen? Shit, maybe I don't even make it to 50. You know, that's life. It's the truth. Things happen. Now, as a kid, I always thought I was gonna die in a car accident. Even all throughout high school, it just made so much sense to me that I would die in a car accident, because that's like the most dangerous shit that we do, you know? And I knew I wasn't the best driver, and I know other people aren't the best drivers. So it just seems like a matter of time, you know what I'm saying? The more and more you keep driving, the sooner or the more likely you are to fucking hit something. And so I just always assumed I was gonna die driving cars. And honestly, every single time I got into a car back in high school, into my car to drive, I was like, well, this could be it. I thought it every time. This could be it. This is the one. Because I've driven whatever a bajillion times now, 600 times, 1,000 times, 2,000, 3,000 times. I haven't hit shit yet. What's the likelihood? It just keeps going and going until I never hit nothing. What's the likelihood I never hit nothing? Oh, bitch, I'ma hit some shit. I did. I've hit some shit. I've hit a lot of shit. But I haven't killed nobody. I haven't killed myself either. But I was always so worried I would. I was so horrified. I used to think about it all the time. So interesting. You know what else is interesting? That I think about this all the time. If a car's treated well, like if a car is used the way it's supposed to, then a car will go its entire existence without ever touching anything. Like, yeah. Yeah. I'm faded. It's the truth, though. And don't give me the, oh, tires are touching the ground, whatever. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't touch nothing. Its whole existence. That's crazy. Let's see, what else? Well, joined a book club. Well, not really joined a book club. The team that I'm going out with to sell pest control in South Carolina in the summer is choosing to read a book together before we go out. And so we're reading, I don't know the name. It's David Goggins' second book. I don't know the name. It's him and, is it him and Army? I don't know. Who cares? Yeah. So I guess that's cool. I have been looking for something to join, some sort of activity or group. I've thought about doing like an intramural sport, or I don't know, something to put me around people, around females. Unfortunately, this only does the former. So it is what it is. But at the same time, it's still nice hearing other people's perspectives that are my age. And although I do not care for David Goggins. I was gonna say, or the book, but I have yet to finish the book. I read listened to the first chapter and the intro and a little extra, but I'm giving it a shot. I'm just not a huge fan of David Goggins, but that is not the point right now. The point is that we're giving it a shot and that we're trying things, and I'm trying to get something out of this book club. There's like fucking 17 chapters or 13 or 17 chapters, whatever. So I'm sure I'll be doing that for a while. Oh, I said doesn't put me around girls. Well, that's okay, because again, we're just putting ourselves around people, or at least talking to them, because this is all over Zoom, so I'm not actually around anybody. It's okay. We're taking small steps, and eventually, I'm not worried about it. Like I said, there is a mountain. It's like a fucking scenery, a fucking tapestry. There's so much film to go through before I feel like I get to where I can say I did it, whatever that means for me. And I know it's gonna be hell, but at the same time, I know I'm gonna go through it. So you just smile and you stare that wave right in the face and you ride that bitch. So that's all we can ever really fucking do. Ain't that right? Because the journey is the whole damn point. It's the whole damn point. When I make it to the end and I can say I'm finished, and I get all depressed and sad, and I go, this is it. I go, it's over. I go, what now? You know what I'm saying? And I go, no. Cause why? Cause there's always another fucking adventure. Boom. The growth never stops. It's fucking painful. Isn't it a bitch? I'm like a seed that gets planted in the dirt, and I grow into a big, beautiful tree, and I get chopped down. And what was the point of me? You know? Well, I got to exist. I gotta be. Wouldn't it be a shame if Greg didn't exist? You know? That'd be terrible. Who would be here to be so fucking awesome? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the truth though. I really, if I had to be alive, I'm glad I got the flip of the coin that I got. And I feel like up until this point, I have set myself up for limitless potential. So yeah, I can't be done with this story until I know what I'm capable of. Cause I feel like I know up here, but then the magic of bringing it to life, I just feel so disconnected from. I just feel so far away from understanding how to bring about what I want in my life. But again, see, it's the point of watching the film and going through it and actually hiking the mountains and going through the hell, is that all along the way you get like nicks and bumps and bruises, and you go through encounters, good ones and bad ones, and you starve some days and you feast some other days, and it all creates a narrative. It's all a beautiful story, and it's like it's all about like intersections, because you'll never be able to receive and be able to implement certain information until you are in the proper place mentally and physically to get it. So it's like it all has to connect. And so there's no point in trying to rush shit, trying to get through the movie faster, because you'll receive shit when you're ready for it. You'll make moves when it's time. It's cool. It's fun. It's kind of like drifting on a raft. That doesn't sound very fun. But it's also not that fun. Yin yang, my brother. That's how it goes. So I have to get very comfortable with being uncomfortable and being bored, which I'm terrible at. Oh, good lord. But I get it. And sometimes if you can turn down all the color in your life, it doesn't take too much color to inspire or to see beauty, I guess. So it's beneficial to mute things and turn them down. I think I do want a family. I think I'd like a family. I think it'd be cool. I think the thought horrifies me because I'm so scared to fail at just shit in general. So fucking up a family. But no, I feel like that's a part of the journey. I feel like that's a part of my story. I feel like eventually it'll happen. Therefore, I shouldn't worry about it, because when it's time, it'll be. It ain't right now, because it ain't time. So, oh, would you look at that? 17 minutes. All right, well, time for me to get the fuck up out of here. I love you. I will see you probably tomorrow or whenever the fuck. But yeah, stay up, my brother. Peace out.